Alrighty, so I felt like that last video was getting a little long, so I decided to make another video. So we've already had an absolute value problem that had two solutions. We've had an absolute value problem that had one solution. And so I'm going to show you one more thing that could happen to you. So let me go ahead and write this problem up. We have 4x plus, oh, that was supposed to be a minus, 4x minus 7. That's all in the absolute value bars, plus 10 equals 2. All right, so again, we're going to solve for that absolute value so that it's on kind of the side by itself. So we have 4x minus 7 in those absolute value bars equals the negative 8. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to stop for a second, because an absolute value can't be negative. So that doesn't make sense. So no solutions. You know what? This definitely could have fit in the other video. And I don't know why I didn't do it, but I didn't. So that being said, let's do a few practice problems. I'm going to clear this off. We're going to do a few practice problems and make sure that you understand it. These are in your book, but if you're stuck on something, if you've done the examples, make sure to watch this and make sure that you're feeling confident. So here we go. X plus 10 in absolute value equals 4x minus 8. So this one's easier because we don't have to actually do the solving first. We can just go ahead and break it into the two equations. So, whoops, we have the x plus 10 equals 4x minus 8. And we have x plus 10 equals the negative 4x minus 8. So we're going to do both of these ways. We're going to do the subtracting 10, and we'll subtract the negative 3x. I don't know where I came up with 3 in my head. That's a 4. I think I just did the math in my head and I didn't write it fast enough. Okay, so x minus 4x is negative 3x, plus 10 minus 10 is 0. 4x minus 4x is 0. Minus 8 minus 10 is minus 18. We'll divide by negative 3. We have x equals negative 6. All right, over here, we're going to distribute that negative. So we have negative 4x plus 8, because a negative times negative is positive. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 10 again. So here we have negative 2. I'm going to go ahead and add 4x. Okay, 5x equals negative 2. So we're going to divide by 5 with negative 2/5 equals x. All right, so with that, we have x equals negative 6, and we have x equals, just double checking before I get too far here. We don't have negative 6, we have positive 6. Look, I made a mistake. Who spotted my mistake? Negative 18 divided by negative 3, that is a positive. So negative divided by a negative is a positive. Okay, and then we have the negative 2/5. So what we're going to do, I'm going to change the red pen, and we're going to plug all this in and check it. So we have 6 plus 10 equals 4 times 6 minus 8. So over here, 16 equals 4 times 6 is 24. Minus 8, that is also 16, so that one works. Let's go ahead and do this with this negative 2/5. We have negative 2/5 plus 10 equals 4 times 2/5 minus 8. I know the fractions are a little yucky, so 4 times 2 is 8 over 5 minus 8 equals negative 2/5 plus 10. So I could do that as negative 2/5 plus 50/5. I think I'm going to do that. So that's 48 over 5. 8/5 minus 8. So this would be 8 could be also rewritten as 40 over 5. 8 minus 40 is negative 32 over 5. Those do not match. So this one is not actually a real solution. So our only solution is going to be this x equals 6. Let's do another example. So rewind, pause if you need to before I erase, which I've already erased, so you're going to have to rewind. But that one has just one solution. The solution is x equals 6. So let's do another one here. This one we are going to have to solve a little bit first steps for that absolute value. So, whoops, turned my lights. Okay, so let's get this 2x plus 5 minus 18 equals -3. So let's go ahead and add the 18 to both sides. 18 minus 3 is 15. Okay, so we have two equations that we're going to set up. We're going to do 2x plus 5 is 15. And we're going to do 2x plus 5 equals -15. So we'll start with this one. I subtracted and got -20 equals 2x. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X equals -20 divided by 2 is 10. 2x plus 5 over here, so we'll subtract 5 again. And 2x equals 10, we'll divide by 2. X equals 5. So again, we have to double check these. So let's do that. 2x, so this is 2 times 5 plus 5 minus 18 equals -3. So that's this first side. So this is 10 plus 5, so 15. 15 minus 18 is -3. So yeah, we have -3 equals -3 over here. Let's do this one over here. We have 2 times 10 plus 5. Whoops, minus 18 equals -3. So this is 20 plus 5, so 25 minus 18. 25. Something might be wrong, but that doesn't seem to work. I feel like I might have made a mistake. I'm going to double check. Yeah, I don't think that one works, so no. Okay. If you have questions about this, or if you want me to solve either of the other two checks that are in your textbook, just send me a note, let me know.